go live on the markets. Let me make sure everybody is on board. So thank you again for being here. Those of you guys that are coming to the stream, now we are live, and let me go back to the charts for you to see what's going on in the markets today. Currently, I am long 40.92 on the E-mini as we are coming live into the stream. So let me just type here our website. Those of you who would like to see to join our services, let me just type it for you guys. And you have also the Discord. If you guys would like to join our Discord server, you guys are more than welcome to do that. Okay, so here we go. Let's start looking at the ES, currently printing 40.98. I'm looking for about 8 points on this trade, and if I see it again, I'll probably gonna grab the 41, what do you call it, the 4100 if I can get it. So let me show you what's going on so far and what I have done. So this morning on this account, this is my Thinkorswim account. All right, let me look at the book map one quick second here. There is calm. The 4100 is coming up right now on the book map. Let me just finish this order because I will close it on my interactive broker and then come back to Thinkorswim. So give me 1 second. Printing 48.98, 50, 98.75. Let's see if they're gonna give me the 4100. That is my 99 and a quarter. So I'm closing that at 40.99. I don't want to be greedy on this trade, right? Let me see. Come on, baby. Oops, 100. All right, let's see if they're gonna get me. Come on, man. Give me a 99. I am long, guys. For those of you who just came to the room, I am long ES 40.92. I'm trying to close my trade at around 4100. Currently, I seen 40.9950, and I might get this 4100 mark right now. Here goes 41. There you go. I'm out. Close 4100. Got about 8 handles on my interactive broker account. So there you go, guys. I was waiting for that. I was waiting all morning for that. So there you have it. That was an easy bounce of that 40.92. I almost went long 40.95, so I held my horses on that. Looking for a 40.92 once again. I have my book map, and let me go back to my Thinkorswim account, see if I can get some more money out of this one. I'm already up about $750 on this account. This is a small account, but my interactive brokers, let me make sure. By the way, my put credit spread is still sitting there, so I haven't get executed on my put credit spread. I will get back to you guys once that happens on my put credit spreads. All right. 4101. So 4100, are we going to reverse the market? So what have we done today? Let me place an order, guys. I will, oops, let me change here right before I do that. Looking for 8 points and no more than, come on, man. There, no more than 3 points. See if I can get not 100 lots. I am not that big to trade 100 lots. So I will place an order now to go long 94s. I don't know, what is it? 94s on my E-mini. See if we can come back to this 93 and test the overnight low at 95.75. So what have we done so far in the market? This morning I took, just like I told you yesterday on the video, let me show you what happened last night and what did we do yesterday and all the things to get you ready for today. We have good, I mean, look at these members, guys. Those of you who are new to the room and who are coming to our trading in the markets. This is how we are able. These guys are just amazing. This is one of my guys who is here in the room making about almost 3,000 bucks, about 33 points on the E-mini this morning. He's pretty smart, got a lot of points this morning off the 27 short. And we have so far this morning RTH, the move was any move from 40.20 was to look for 41.27. Well, they gave you that. This morning, as we open the market, we print 41.29 from the 41.15. We were stuck here for almost half an hour. They gave me this 41.27 and I completely missed the short. But instead, one of my members, he was very smart. He grabbed the move from 97 and he just exited the trade, from 27, 41.27, exiting the trade all the way at 92. Pretty nice chunk of money on that trade. The other way I am trading the market today was below the 4100, playing the extremes. Those of you who know me, I like to play the extremes. And this was a nice extreme, by the way. Let's see how value so far, right on 41.19. Overlapping value, we are still inside yesterday. We just got out, but this morning as we came into the room, I told the guys, I mean, unless we get some range extension, it's going to be pretty hard because we were right inside yesterday's below value. We were inside a below value from yesterday. So we were expecting this C period to give us the drop. And indeed, the C period did give us this drop back to, what do you call it, to the 90s. So I have an order here, see if they're going to fill at the 95, 94 area, which is the overnight. I would like to get the 90 test. If we can get this 90 test, that would be even better. And potentially what I will do is add only one at 95. So let me revise this just for you guys to see how I get my average down. See if I can get this 95. And then let me move this a bit lower. Come on, man. There. And then add at 90 my other lot. So I can get pretty good chunk on this. And there you have it. So I have my two orders in place. I'm going to move this to 27 so I don't have to deal with the order coming in line. Those of you who went long that 92, I just got someone on Twitter DMing me on that. Let me respond. Hopefully he is here in the room. I will tell you, those of you who went long with me that 92, your 4110, 4110, that's what I'm looking for. And you see my order there right at 4110 as a target if we were to get these two numbers. So I'll be looking for the 4110 as a potential resistance as we come back in line. That is our current point of control. That is the point of control for right now. It's still earlier in the day, but it's there. We might go all the way to 41.15 if you're still long the market. You might go all the way to 41.15 because that is the open. We broke, and let me go back to the market profile. We broke below the overnight range, right? Now we went inside the overnight range and we came and tested already, all right? So your target, if you are long, is 41.10 and then 41.15. I just exited my trade at 4100, waiting to reload and make some more money on my ES trade. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this on the screen for right now, and let me make sure my orders are sitting here in place. I just need a small flush here. I'm about almost 700 bucks on this one, almost $800 so far. Trading small, 2 lots at a time, 1 lot at a time, making sure you don't get all crazy. Market this morning, as we came from last night, Globex was printing around 41 14 last night when I was making the video, and I did mention the fact that there was a good chance for them to go back to these 4120s or even the 4140s today. The most important thing is the previous day settle, this 4140 number. As of right now, we were just talking about what's going on in the markets, and 66% of those stocks are below, I believe, the 50 EMA. So, I mean, DMA, excuse me, below the 50 moving average. So we have a pretty good chunk still to go. We would like to see a flush in the markets. Every single pullback that we have seen in the markets on specifically after 2-3 days, I was just talking to my guys in the room, showing them the following. I will go back to the SPX for a minute for you to see and get rid of this one for now. And let's put this one back to an hourly, not 20 days, excuse me. Put 90 days, hourly. Here is the hourly chart, and let me expand this just a tiny bit after March. I want you to see what those dates and what those numbers means. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we've been dropping this market. And what we have seen every single time, and one of the members told me this morning, I think he's absolutely right, they are playing with time decay right now when it comes to the markets. Time decay for Wednesdays, of course, Wednesday expirations on Wednesday. Every single Friday, the market just rips higher. Every single Friday that you see, the market start ripping higher. So is that the game that they will play this week? We will see, but it looks to me right now, if you look at this week, this is when we made that reversal that I was talking to my guys in the room, is that we might be heading for the same move coming into Friday this week. I already have some put credit spreads. I already have some puts that I sold. A bunch of things that I'm going on right now that I'm doing in the markets. Another thing, and there was a statistics that I was going to share. I'll promise you, I'll look for that image that I have. When the market pulls 3% or higher, 3.5% or higher, we do a week later are back to even or plus 1.5%. What does that tell you? That we might be above the 4,200 again the next week, and you have to be ready for those reversals. Now, you are not, and you have to be very smart, not to try to catch a falling knife, but instead have your risk very, very defined. All right. The most important thing is about managing your risk. This morning, we have done pretty well. Now, let me take you to the E-mini and really quick, let's see what are we doing. 4102. Yes, currently 4102 on that E-mini. My orders sitting here, I think I will be able to get them. If not, I'm going to start chasing just a tiny bit here. This is the 30-minute chart, what you see on the screen, and on the market profile that I have right here, okay? The move is to take this back to 4110 and eventually this 4115, my two targets. Those of you who are still long, I just got off mine. I grabbed about 8 points from the 92 to the 4100. I'm waiting now to reload if this thing drops to the low of D period, right? So far, D period trying to stop the bleeding on the E-mini. Printing 4103. Let me go back to my orders here and maybe start chasing a small here. Oh, I don't want to do 10. Let's see. 4103, actually printing 4104 right now. My TQQs 9037. Those of you who follow me on TQQ, trade, kudos to you guys. FMGU as well, holding the 2525 on FNGU. Nasdaq coming off the lows, so is the ES and so is the YM so far. Oil, I'll go to oil as well. It is only 11.15. Oil this morning, my goodness, that 65 now was the support. We were waiting for inventories, and I just posted those inventory for you guys in the room. Inventory on oil, what did I give you? The numbers, I posted those numbers on oil, right? Where are they? Here they are. A little better, I mean, than the 5.6 build that we saw in gasoline yesterday. So what did we do in oil? It came to the 37s and it went back to the 70s. 62, excuse me, when we open that inventory number. So I see balancing maybe around this area. If you guys are long, I will be taking some money off the table on that trade already, because there is a good chance we probably come down to the 66 even. Now I'll be looking for my long trades right on this 52. Give me 1 second. Let me make sure I have this set up on my Interactive Broker account before I do anything. All right. Let me make sure that Interactive Broker has my orders ready. All right. Let me see if this is going to come back. I am having a small technical difficulties with this mouse today. What's going on? There you go. So look for 66 even, right? Look for 66 even on oil to come into play. If we can get it 66, right around here, right on the 66 long, and we can get the 65, I would love the trade to take me back to those 67s next week or probably by Friday. So look for these two numbers, 66 even. We're stuck here on this 20 range. Not a bad range. If you're scalping it for 20 ticks or 30, I don't scalp it. I call it a dollar move. I always like to collect about $1,000 on my oil. You guys have seen me, and you saw it yesterday, how I collected about $1,500. So I'm looking for dollar moves on oil, on my oil trades. I do scalp it, don't get me wrong. If I were to short this 66.60, I'll be looking for about 30 or 40 ticks down below, collect about $800 on the trade to take me to my 66 even number on my oil trade. If you look at looking at the oil, right? Volume though, the VPOC and the TPOC are right on the same spot. Usually when I see these early in the morning, specifically right after inventory, I have seen the migration of value, not of value, excuse me, the migration of the volume point of control to move lower. So this is my experience on oil. So that's why I'm telling you, good chances are we double tap these 66.60s, 66.70s, and then we will slowly migrate back to the mean right around those 66.30s or even the 66 even number for the oil trade. All right. So any move above, of course, if you're long already from the 66, kudos for you guys. I would probably leave a runner. If you get to 66.70, get the hell out. Leave a runner, let it go to $67. And there goes the $70 number that I've been talking about. There's a good chance we will start to break out of this range on oil and come into those 67, 68 numbers really soon. I mean, right? We can probably get this $2,000 by next week on this oil. I like this balance. I talked about the balance yesterday, and I want you guys to be aware of where this balance is. Nice value. We found around those $64, 65 number. And unfortunately, I don't think we will be seeing this 64 anytime soon, unless there is some catalyst in the markets on oil. But it looks like we're going to start balancing now, finding value and accepting value above those $65. Right? So here is the range that we will be playing between $65 and your 66.30, 66.50 for the oil. Let's talk about stocks. Those of you who trade stocks, man, my order, come on, man. Look at the ES now. Let me go back to the 5 minutes. See if I can place an order here and start moving back to this, holding the 4,100. Let me see if I can collect another $700 on this trade. So far holding, not bad. Those of you who took that long, even the 4,100 long here, they just pulled a little bit here. They're trying to defend it. And the book map early on was showing the 40.95. If you guys recall, let me show you guys the book map for you to trade out of the order flow that we see in the market. This morning, bunch of trades specifically on the 4070, 4075, they are still here. And now 4095 was taken out, 4095. So we're pulling away from these 90s levels, and the move will be to take us back to that 4015. You see the order sitting right around, I think VWAP, let me look at the VWAP on that ES. VWAP is exactly, yeah, just right about the 4016 number that I'm giving you. So there is a good chance we might start finding value here and eventually migrate higher as we come to the end of the day. We're having a hard time. If you look at all the markets, I have all the markets here on my other screen where I'll be able to tell you how the NQ is rolling over or how the YM is coming into place. So far, very nice. Orderly selling so far. It's not a crazy selling, very orderly selling in the markets. Currently, my is about 32 cents on that put credit spread. Let's see if this is going to work really nice. TQQ is printing 90, I think 90, 20, right, on my TQQs. I am long TQQs. Let me go back to my trade here and see if I can add one more, 1/5 of my position on my TQQ. TQQ, I have about 200 shares, and that is only 1/3 of my position. Let me go and join the bid and buy at 90.05. No stop, no target. Well, I leave the targets, doesn't matter. And there you go. They just fill my order, 1/3 so far on my TQQ, right? About 300 shares. I'll try to get 1,000 shares before the end of the week. Let's go back to the ES now. ES is still coming along to the 4100 again, right? Let's see if this is going to hold. This is the overnight low, by the way, 4095. Let me make this a little bit smaller so you can see the whole thing. Oil 66.39. What did I told you, right? Get some money off the table. Oil coming to 66.40 off those 66.50, right? Looking for this is what I'm waiting for, right? I'm waiting for this move back to those $66 even. They are waiting for us down here at the 66 on that oil. Any move you see on this oil to this 66.60 could be short-lived. So if you are long still on oil, start taking some money off the table, right? Double top so far on our book map. Every time we go to 66.50s, they bring it down 30, about 25 ticks. Not bad, $2,500 on, I mean, 250, excuse me, on one lot to start taking. I'll see if I can place my order right now on my Interactive Broker accounts to short this small. I don't want to go crazy. Short it small on oil. Let's go back to the ES, and then I'll talk about those stocks. Some of you guys been asking me about the Coinbase and other things. So let me go back to my S&P 500 here on my Interactive Broker account and look for my next trade in the markets. Currently, ES printing 40.99 of those 4103s. Kudos to those of you who follow the trade early on. We just about to close D period. We have 5 more minutes to close that. We have so far stopped the bleeding right at 40.90, right? Now, we are still one time framing lower. Nothing has changed in the markets. So far, we only have one period, which is D period, inside C so far. So what that's telling me is, okay, they are trying to stop the bleeding here. So this overnight low that you see here, right, which is the low of D period, needs to hold on any flush. At least the 40.90, it will need to hold for the bulls to take this back to the 41.10 that I was referring to. It's about 10 handles and 15 handles to the open, back to the open. I want to capture those $1,500 on this E-mini if we start seeing this 40.90, okay? 40.90. So far, volume is ugly. I was just sharing that with my guys in the room. If you look at the volume so far, I mean, Well, now it's time to trying to improve. Yesterday we did 1.7 by this time. Now we only done 1.2. So we're still down from the volume compared to yesterday. We'll see if this is going to improve and give us a big flush in the markets. So far, it looks like we're going to be holding off to this 40.90 level. So here goes the tagging of my 40.95, 40.96 now, 40.9650. Excuse me. Let me see if we gonna get any volume back to those 90s. Do we have anything? Oh yeah, look at this. So I'm looking at the book map. Excuse me. Jesus, my throat is killing me. Come on. Show me the book map. 40.90. If we can get those 90s again, like with the guys in the room, what we did, we waited for those 92s. I grabbed the 92 here back to the 100 level. Let's see if we can get back these 92s and take it back to the 105 again, or 102s. Collect about 10 points on this move. So 96 coming into place. I want to see this 95 holds. 95.75 is the low of the overnight. We just tagged it 95 and a quarter. So let me go back to my trading and see. Oops, this thing went back to 1. I don't know why this thing always goes back to 1. I need to, there you go. It went, yes, back to 1. Come on, man, jeez. There. Let's see if this 95 will hold. I'll place my order right now. I just need just tiny flush right here. There you go. Let's see if I can get those 92s again. A small flash to take me back to my 41.05. Let me move my target all the way to the top. 41.05. Currently 95.50. Printed 94. And we have 2 minutes, right? The thing is, in 2 minutes, and we have seen this, every time we're getting near, right, the half an hour, when we open the market, you see how C period open right at the bottom of B, and they flush, right? Then D has been the only one. D period open right in the middle. I mean, not in the middle, but in the lower range of this C period. And D has been the only one that is holding so far inside this range of C. So what is important is, for once we open E period, as we come to 11:30, will E period give us an extension of the range, or just give us a double bottom for me to follow along and go back to the 41.04s? Just like that, we tagged it. Did they fill my order? Oh, my interactive broker, come on. If not, I'm going to be chasing this 96. They didn't. Let me go back to my, did they? No, and wow, look at this jump. As we are about to close this period, 1 minute to go, and we just printed from that 95 back to 100. Do you guys have any questions? Those of you guys, please let me know if you guys have questions. Let me open my chat on YouTube. I apologize. I always open this and have it on my other computer. Give me 1 second. Any questions, please let me know in the chat. There you go. I have my chat now online so I can see the questions from you guys. All right. So I will have it here. By the way, this has been a pretty good week. The guys that have been here in the room, pretty nice, very nice week. Good returns this week on oil and on the markets. 1370 for the NQs. NQs 13,070. Let's see if we're gonna hold this 13,000 even today. They came really close though. 13,036, 13,036 on the NQ. The move will be to go above this 150 on that NQ trade. All right. There goes E period. Look at the jump, guys, of the point of control. Right? I just talked about the point of control, the TPO on my and this is the hardest thing to do as a trader sometimes when you're trying to get away from value, and we are potentially printing this B shape. We have a bunch of singles. We are leaving singles everywhere. I mean, this is ugly distributions. Look at all these distributions so far on the Emini that we are leaving so far. So still my trade is for them to hold this overnight range, right? As long as we hold this overnight range, the move is to go and repair those singles around the 4104 all the way to 4112 on the markets. Any questions? If not, I will go back to my orders are sitting already, guys. I have nothing to do. I can go back to my stocks and talk about the stocks now. Nail, someone asked me about the ETF from home builders. Home builders taking a bidding today from that 110. But come on, guys. If you didn't ring the register last week or Monday when we hit 111, that was on you. This 111 was the exit. I mean, my trade long since the 83s. My trade was here last week, right? From the 83s. I took some off on the 100s and the 111s. Now back at 89, I would love to get it back on this 80, right? On that nail. I got a message from you guys, so I'm going over that for that reason. Facebook is starting to look good back at the 300 after earnings. We printed this 330s. Now we are at the same level before earnings. So these are great buying opportunities in the market. Those of you trading technology stocks, Facebook, I will be adding to my core position on Facebook. Boeing, yesterday you guys saw me going long the 225s. Now we're back at 225. And there is a good chance we move into these 240s. This is $15, guys. Return on your money on Boeing. So start looking for, if you're trading longs on a stocks, start looking for those moves back on your Boeing trade. All right. I have the AMD. Somebody was just a message on the video that I posted about the SMH. What was my take on the semiconductors, like Intel, like AMD, Nvidia? I like the trade, guys. I do like the trade on this move. I mean, you guys recall the 70 to the 86 that we took, and now this looks good to me. If you're telling me, let me show you here the 90 minutes, 90 days, excuse me, 30 minutes. This was such a great move out of those 70, and the support was right around the 75. You guys recall that, right? That support was around the 75, 74.50s, and it took us all the way to 80s. This thing that is going on with the semiconductors eventually is going to be going away. Earnings was great. If you look at the earnings, go look at the earnings of Intel, AMD, Nvidia, right? Great earnings. Let me see, did they fill my order? On my interactive brokers, they did fill my order. So I am long. Let me see if the ES, did they fill my order here? Excuse me. Apparently not, so we haven't hit the 94. They will probably hit it right now. And let's see, 40, 94, 50. My order is sitting, my order is at 92, I believe, on this account. My interactive broker, I'm long. I will post it in the room just for, where is it? There is my Discord. All right. So long 94.75. Let me go back to my trading chat. Long. Oh, hi, Annette. Hi, Annette. Oh my God, long time no see, Ann. Hi. How are you, my friend? Long time no see. Anyways, long so far. Right now, they executed my long on Interactive Brokers, ES 40.94.25, which is exactly where we are. Okay, they just executed my order long. Same target. I'm looking for that 4105. Excuse me. 4100, 4105 on this trade, playing the extremes, going back inside my overnight range. That is a stop, my own risk. You guys know me, right? This is my own risk. Usually I risk no more than 3 handles, going small. You get 2-3 lots. I'll probably get a bit more of risk on those. So I got long right now 92s. As we are talking on my no more than 3 points, no more than 3 handles if scalping, right? If you are a position trading, man, you don't even need a stop. You need to be adding right at 40.50 again, okay? So there goes my trade, 40.94, and I will disclose here the next trade again, ES ES now 40.92. I guess they filled my order. Let me take a look. What did they fill my order? 40.92 and a quarter. That's what they fill on my Thinkorswim on my TOS account. 40.92.25 on TOS, so that you guys know that long. And I will babysit my two orders, both of them on my TOS and on my Interactive Brokers. I will be looking at my Interactive the most because my Interactive Broker account has a bunch of stocks and I need to make sure, let me see, whatever I'm trading there, like oil, I have an order on oil at 66 even on my Interactive Broker account, and I do have a couple of orders on my TQQs to add to my long trades. TQQ, FNGU, and SOXL. Today getting a tiny bit of a beating because of technology. By the way, I do want you to pay attention to the yields. The reason why the market is dropping a lot, and I was expecting this move, I didn't short the ZN, the 33s that I saw last week, 32s, I think 32.20 on the CN, but I will show you full disclosure on that CN, what happening. But 5 days, last week, what did I say? Guys, we will go back about this 162. I mean, we are now 168. I was expecting a move to 162 and a stop, but we did not. Now look at us back at 168, okay? So last week, as I was going short from the previous week, my ZN, which is the 10-year treasury, I collected the money here, but I completely missed this move on that CN trade. How much is the CN now? I'm looking at 130. What is it? 131. Yeah, 131. So start paying attention to the yields as well. Don't get all blindly about the trades that we are taking in the markets. I have my yields always on my other screens, and you guys need to have them as well if you are trading that ES, specifically the NQ. Excuse me, if you are trading the NQ. So ZN, let's go back to the ZN quickly. Looks like the 90, guys, we just make a poor low on the 90, 40.90, excuse me, on our ES. So those of you who took the long, small on 92 or whatever, we are position trading. I'm still, guys, the move is here. This is what I want to grab long, 40.70, 40.60. And I displayed that yesterday on the video on YouTube. If you guys did not watch that video, please go ahead and go and watch it. That's why I'm posting those videos online for you to see them. So look into both trades. Here is the move that I was telling you about, the 32s from last week. This was last week. 32.27, I think I saw it on Friday, and I did not load the boat. Here it is. This is the Friday, 32.27, right after the ugly report on payroll. You guys recall that day? Man, I completely missed this 32.27 short on this ZN. Now look at it now. I mean, all the way up 41.20. I mean, 31. About to break the 31, and maybe we can go into the 30s. Let me see what the hourly looks like. 20 days hourly on the ZN. If you trade in that 10-year treasury, yeah, it has all the way 31.18, the low that we did back in April. So let's look at 31.18. So we still have some room to go, right? Still some room to go. 31.18. So not bad if you guys are going to be trading that CN on the way back up. That is not a bad trade. Okay. So let me go look at my trade on the E-mini to see what are we doing. I have no clue, but I know that my order got executed both ways. And let me take you back to the E-mini. Those of you here in the room, what are we doing on the E-mini so far? Let's go back to here. I'm making about 1 point. There you go. Yeah, making about 2 points actually. I went long 92s, now 94. Those of you scalping the market, 2 lots, 3 lots, look for what I told you. Look for maybe the move back to 100, 101 on the trading for the E-mini. Gonna leave it alone, see what's going on. Baba, those of you who asked me about my Baba trade is still long. I'm still long Baba on the 220s from yesterday. The move here, what was it? Yesterday? And so those of you who traded the Baba, I think they gave you a better entry right after I got on that 220. I believe I saw 219s. Yeah, you see the 219s and 50 cents. So that BABA trade, beautiful thing. Those of you who grab the BABA. BABA, I have leaps for January. The same thing on Baidu. I have leaps on Baidu and leaps on BABA for 240, and I have the 215. I believe 215 on, yes, on, what do you call it? On the BABA and on Baidu. Both of them are trades that I have going on my accounts. Okay, KSS, I have nothing to do. Those of you who shorted the KSS, which is calls, kudos to you guys, because KSS, I got out at 59.80, 59.80, and now look where we are. So those of you who follow my trading, go back to Discord and start looking how we trade this from 62, from 63, and I exited all the way here at 59. And now we are at 58. I left about $1. That's okay. $1 on the table. I left about $1 on the table on this move. That's okay. We got all this 63 all the way down to 59. Next target will be, next move will be for me to wait on it and just call it a day. 550 on the UVXY. All right, 550 on UVXY. I am about to do another trade on the UVXY. Yesterday, I went short. You guys recall that. I went short 1,000 shares on UVXY. I will add another 1,000 shares today to my UVXY. Do I have the UVXY here? Yep, I do have it. You guys see 1,000 shares, $4.90, right? So here I go. Gonna do 1,000 shares. Come on, baby. Where are you? There you go. There you go. 552. Did I miss the 560? Yep, they gave me 550. 560, excuse me. So there you go. Sell. Come on. Did I fill my order? Boom. There you go. So I sold another 1,000 shares on UVXY, short 2,000 shares, average 520. I'm going to ride this baby all the way to 0. By the way, there is a forward split coming up on these instruments. There is a forward split 10-1 on UVXY. All right. Let's look at the ES. Beautiful. Look at this ES giving us about 4 points already. Easy money. Easy money. Come on, man. Where are you? Oh, there you are. There you go. ES for the day, about $2,000. $1,000 for the day. Easy. With one lot. I was trading 2 lots yesterday and 3 lots the day before, but today it's low. So we're making, those of you who went long, 92s with me. Let me go to my interactive broker. I need to ring the register here because this one has 2 lots. Why am I going to be greedy when I have 98 on the pockets? Come on, print 98. I'll put my order on 98. Let's see if they're going to get me out. And I'll put my order here, 98 as well. Exit 98. Come on, sweetie. Get me out 98. What do I have here? I have 105 on these. So ring your register. Put the money in your bank. So there goes 98.50. Love it. Right. Give me 90. Give me 100. Let's see if we can get a 100. There goes 98. There goes 99. All right. 99.50. Boom. I'm out of my interactive broker account. 99.50. I will put it in the room. Close. 99.50. IB. So you guys know I did about 5 points on that because they filled me 94. So I got 5 handles here, and I'm getting about 5 handles, almost 10 handles on my other account. All right. So how hard was that, guys? Please tell me. How hard was it? Not hard at all. All right. There you go. I'm out. Boom. Done. 4,100 out of my account. Close. 4,100 on my other account. 4,100. Target achieved. Done. Yep. And it's only 11:30. 11:45. Target achieved. So kudos to those of you who follow that trade. I mean, you guys probably got the 40-90. You guys got 10 points. I only got 8. So my job is done for the day pretty much from the E-mini. If I can collect another $1,000, I'll be more than happy. Let them come back to 95 again, reload my boat, and start rinse and repeat. So those of you who are new in the room, now we are back inside overnight range. My guys that are in the room daily, they know my drill. We just went out of overnight range, come, retest, double bottom. Now we are back inside overnight range. Where are we going? Where is our target? Those of you who are in the room, you guys should know where my target is going to be for my next long of that low. If we tag 95 on the overnight low, again, we are about to tag it. Here is the test, right? Here is the test that I'm looking for. They have to come and test the low again, taking me back to 41.15, collect another $2,000 or $1,000, excuse me, on that trade. So let's go back to here, 95. There it is. Light it up, right? 95 is lighting up again. Let's go back to same drill, guys. Same drill. Don't overcomplicate your life. Let me go back to the ES here. Why does this thing moved? There goes my ES. Oil back at 66. I told you about oil. Wait, ring your register. If you were long with that oil 66.50, the move was back to 66, even currently printing 66.20 on oil. Great job, guys. Kudos to those of you who took that trade. Awesome trading so far. On E-mini, about $1,100 bucks. Oil, about $750 on my other account. And I did another, what, 900 and change. About $3,000 on my Interactive Broker account so far. Long TQQs, short UVXY, you know the drill. I don't need to repeat that daily. So, come on, baby. Come on, baby, oil. Give us this 66, please. Show us the money here. Take us back to 67. ES, come back to the 92. Take us back to the 15. Simple. All right. Easy trading. It is 11:48. Be closing the room in 10 minutes. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. Oh, AMC. I forgot about that. AMC trade. AMC trade yesterday, told you about to look for the 9, 10 bucks or whatever. It's been giving you about 30 cents. Not a bad return. 30 cents as of right now. The move was to get it from those 9 bucks, right? Which I did. I grabbed the $9 back to the 9.78, whatever it was. Waiting on AMC to make a move down. I am long GameStop 147, 146 from yesterday. Let me show you GameStop, right? And I did a video. Did I do a video? I did a video. Hold on. Did I do a video for GameStop? I probably didn't post it on YouTube yet, but I did a video last night. I need to post that on YouTube. I'll be posting more stocks. Some of you guys are coming back into my YouTube channel. So, oh, yes. Also, I have not posted. So check out my YouTube channel, guys. Please go ahead and subscribe. I really need your help with the subscription on my YouTube channel. And the views and the likes and the comments, you guys name it. Please come to my YouTube. I'm placing daily recaps, and these are the ones that you need to prepare yourself for the following day. All right. As you come, maybe early in the mornings, they are done by, usually I wait for Globex before I do my recap because I want to see the price action in Globex. So last night I told you, are we going to test 4100? Will we test this 4100? So as you came today, this morning to Discord channel, the regular trading hours plan of action for the E-mini, here it was. Anything below 4100, here are the targets, right? Below 4110, excuse me, below 4110, I told my guys in the room, look for 04, look for 100, look for 95, look for 90. Look, right to the tick of every single one of them, we have made this money. My guys in the room, they trade for targets. They don't scalp. I mean, some of them, they do scalp 3, 4, 5 points. Check it out. Check out these guys making 33 points. I mean, boom, $3,000 on that trade. Easy going for my friend here. Amazing. DAX was down today. Make about 16,000 euros on this trade. So good. I mean, kudos for those of you who follow the thing. And he's really smart. I mean, he shorted at 41.27. He knows his levels. He actually helps me a lot in the room when he comes over. Boom, this is what he's looking for. This is what I'm looking for. We put our two heads together and we trade the E-mini daily. Most of the stuff that we do, pretty straightforward. All the moves that we take in the markets are based on order flow and using our market profile. So again, take a look at these videos that I'm doing. Now I'm trying to do them under 180 seconds. I'm trying to make those 3-minute long videos for you to quickly, I mean, you can be driving, you can be at the restaurant, and you can be looking at the trades that we are about to take, or what are we looking for the stocks, right? Look at the E-mini pulling back to 40.90 again. Someone just sent me a message here. 40.90, 490. Am I going too long again? Absolutely. Why not? This is the extreme, my friend. I will be looking for the 40.70. I already told you. Let me move this out of the way. I already told you my move on E-mini, the move that I'm looking for E-mini is to come back to the 40. Let me get rid of this. Is to come back to my 40.72 and 40.60. If you look at the Sunday night commentary that I gave you guys, the commentary that I gave you, it was about 40.60 and 40.72. So coming now, look at the E now giving us the flush. Let me go back to here and see the 40.70 on my bookmark. Do we have those coming online? If they do, I'm not going to long now on my 40. Yeah, they are here. They are waiting, guys, right? They are waiting right at around 40.70. So the move in the market today, we are down about 1.4%. Yesterday, we were down about 1%. So for the week, I think we're down already 3.2% or 3.3, somewhere around that level. So where are we going to be by Friday? Remember, your objective is, if you're a swing trader, position trader, or a day trader, what is the next move that the market will give you? Yes, the short of this market, I missed it, and I'm been playing those extremes. I mentioned to you guys the ugliness of the structure as I'm closing the room, right? I mentioned the ugliness. Look at those singles. I will mark them for you right now. Here are some singles, 41.10, 41.12. Here are some more singles. So we have about 3 distributions going on today, right? You clearly see them on the screen. 3 distributions. Now printing 41.87. Oh man, I will load. By the way, my put credit spread is about to get executed. The PCS, I'm selling it for 50 cents. Currently is about 42 cents. So, man, I do believe this will be pretty good on that trade. So, 40.87 on my ES currently as we're closing this target, and I'll be probably looking for, we extend this, I'll be now, instead of going long the 90s, which is my overnight range, my overnight range will be now potential, what do you call it, resistance, and start see this move back to 40.70 in the markets. 5% will be really healthy. We barely have 3%, 3.2% in the E-mini for the week. So start looking for those. Now the NQ completely getting killed, about to drop the 13,000, guys. Be careful on this NQ. Those of you trading the NQ, we are about to break the 13,000. So the next stop is 12,500. So we can still have some more room to go. It's early, barely lunchtime. I'm monitoring both of the markets. I mean, I'm looking at everything that we have going on. I just got a message on my FNGU on my other account about 24 bucks. This is an alert that I have going on. Look at the TQQs, 88 bucks. Those of you who did not add it on the 91 that I added, 88, such a great entry to take it back to the 100 levels on those TQQs, guys. Again, it is 10:55 Central, 11:55 on the Eastern Coast, excuse me. I'll be looking for more trades as it comes along the way. I'm going back to Discord with my guys, and I'll be trading with you guys live there. Man, this 70 is coming, and I'm a little bit late to the short. Let me go back to my interactive broker, see if I can short that sucker and get, hopefully, these 10 points back to 70. Let me go back here and place an order, one small order, see if I can go and grab those 70s. Down 60. Think about it. We are down 60 points on the E-mini. Last time we did 80 points, I think was February. You guys recall back in February, we did a couple of 80 points. We have not done a 100+ drop on the ES this year. I probably could be wrong, but we usually do one or two of those every year. We haven't done it. So is it going to be today? Could be. We just need 40 more. I mean, if they can give me 40 points to 40, 50, that would be great. And there was a question from one of the guys yesterday about this gap. Well, we might get it. I mean, I'm not sure if we're going to get it today, but it looks like a little stretch for us to close that gap. But we can go back into the, what do you call it? The 3-day balance, which is that 40.72, 40.59. So kudos to those of you who showed up and were able to make some money early on with us in the room. We are just about to, I mean, look, this is, as I'm about to close the room, look at that. 1 distribution, 2 distributions, 3 distributions. Go look at this chart. Go try to find, if you are a market profile person, we did something like this in February. Go back to February, go research, right? And go check out what happened 1 week later. Just go and do your own research. I will go now and look at that February month and for you to see those 3 distributions as well. So having said that, I will be giving you guys 3-minute break. It is 40.80. I couldn't load on the 40.85. I just placed an order to go short 40.85 on my interactive broker. They did not came to that 40.85 and they only went to 40.83. So are they going to give me that 40.85 again to short back to 40.70? This is the flush that I wanted it to see. Exactly that is what you want to see. This flush of inventory, beautiful. The guys are going to respond eventually, but this 85, man, they only gave me 84 on this bar. I placed my order right here at 85 and I didn't get filled on my interactive broker. So I could be completely wrong. Dropping now, NASDAQ down 2%, Dow Jones down another 400 points. Oh my God. Oh my God. So it's not the end of the world. So kudos to you, those of you guys who were here in the room. Thank you so much. It is now noon, lunchtime. So as I go along, start looking for those of you who shorted. I mean, if anyone shorted those 4,100, oh man, this baby is going to print 40.70. It will print this 40.70, and I've been waiting for this. So my put credit spreads are about to execute. I will display those on my Discord pretty soon. Those of you who follow on those SPY puts, those puts are almost 4 times the 422 puts, right? 422 puts on the SPY. We bought it like for 33 cents. They're almost $4 now. Let me go check the price on those puts for this Friday. By the way, those were for this Friday on the SPY. How much are they for the one expired on Friday? 422 puts. They are about $7. Is it? Let me see. Yeah, I mean, now we're printing 407, right? That's why I told you they are almost $1,200, right? $1,200 on SPY. Did you? I think I did close my ones on interactive broker. I closed them at about 1,200. Now they are about $1,400, right? I closed my lots around $900, I think, on Tuesday. So We bought those for 50 cents, $50. Now they are $1,400. So if those of you who follow that SPY puts on Monday, kudos to those of you. God bless you, man. You guys had such a good week. This has been such a great week. Another set of singles. Oh, look at this. Now we have another set of singles as we are opening the F period. And the day is very young, guys. The day is extremely young. This can be one of these days where we just flush inventory, and we've been waiting for this for quite a while. So pretty good. Let me go back to my Interactive Broker account and make sure that 85 gets off the books. And I couldn't grab that short 85 to the 80s. So volume, look, so for those of you new to the room now, right? What did I tell my guys this morning? This morning, guys, don't trade yet, right? Don't trade yet. I mean, the trades that we took early in the morning, they were 10 points, easy money. But I was telling guys, look at this ugliness. We need volume. Now, last hour has gotten a little bit better, right? So now we are only, compared to yesterday, down about 22%. It's still down, not a lot of volume, right? I want to see volume in the markets. So if this continue to flush throughout the day, we might even out with a nice volume from yesterday. So as we go along now, and I'm about to close the room, it is noon now. The S&P holding 4080 as I am about to leave. And the level to look for if you are trading short, which you shouldn't at this point unless you're going to have a really tight stop, is to look for 4070. I will be looking the other way around on my put credit spread to wait for the market to bounce back into that overnight high and eventually back to the open. The market is down about 1.5% as I am closing the room. Market is down 10 points right now. I mean 10 points. 63 points currently, the ES. So I'm looking for the extremes on the market. And I've been waiting for this 3-day balance move to take a long all the way back to 4,200 in the markets. Let's go back here to my trade. Currently 43.83. My goodness, this is such a nice bar. If I get this 80 again, I'll start to go long. I'll place my order. Place my order right now on 80 and place my order on 70 on the market. See if they can get me my 2 orders. Not this one. Oops, excuse me. Not this one. Not this one. And try to come back. Let me go back to. Let me see. Come on. This thing froze. Give me 1 second. Just froze. Let's see. Beautiful. Okay, good. So let's see if I'm gonna get this as the 4072. Oh man, hold on. Let me cancel that order. For some reason, I need to save my points. Profit 10 points, and I will be looking for not more than 5 points. Actually, not more than 3 points. If I see the 4070, I know that I will be adding at 4060, right? So my move is this one. This is the move. I want to be long here, right? That's my average. So I want to get this 4070, take me to 80, get the hell out. Or come back here, get my 60, and come back up to the 95. All the extremes, I'm playing all the extremes on the market. Now they got some singles out of here. So now we have about 6 points on singles, and we have all these singles to the top. So that's what I got for you guys today, guys. Please come back tomorrow. Go back to Discord, guys. I'm live on Discord. I will be taking just a 5-minute break as we're coming into the 4080 on the markets. S&P 500. I think Bubble, if you're around, Bubble, you're having a lot of fun because we were waiting for that 4080, 4070 for quite a while. Thank you guys for being here. Don't forget, tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern, I am live. Oh, wait a minute. Guys, I am not going to be here tomorrow and Friday. I do apologize. I will be live maybe during the closing hour. I have two doctor's appointment with my daughters, and both of them are Thursday and Friday. My goodness, I will advise you on Twitter when I go live. I will let you guys know on Twitter, but I will not be here at 11 a.m. tomorrow. That's a problem. I have a doctor's appointment with my daughter, but I will give you guys those videos tonight. So please go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel so you can better prepare yourself for tomorrow's trading. All right. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. Take care. God bless. We made a killing on this ES so far, about $1,000, and I think we can collect another $1,000 if this thing just start ripping off these lows. So far, holding the 4080. I like this. Flush, hold the 4080. See if we can get it back to 4100. Collect those 20 points. I'm waiting for that 4070 and 4050. 3 lots. See if we can get those 3 lots online to go take us back above 4150 by next week. That will be a core position maybe on my interactive broker that I'm going to hold for about 7 days. Hold these 40, hold these 50s, hold these 60, 3 lots, hold them all the way till you print above 4120. 4120 will take you to 4150. So I get those 3 lots as a core position. I hold them for about a week, and then I just let them go. Thank you, guys. Take care. See you guys in the trading room.